my estimation. You're quite easily the worst stockbroker in London.
Haven't we met?
We have now.
I am not my father or my brother, nor do I have any intention of being.
So what exactly are you?
The lesser Fleming.
Cheer up, Mr. Fleming. I'm about to offer you a job.
Second Officer Monday.
Oh, what a pleasure.
My husband says you're a bad boy.
Finally started Monday.
Se a minha alma fechada já pudesse mostrar eu que eu sofro calada.
Welcome to bloody Lisbon. Neutral territory, the crossroads of the world. Positively crawling with Nazis. Every variety of refugee, traitor, fascist, arms dealer and black marketeer you can imagine.
I like it already. Foyer bitte.
Eine schöne Frau. Eine Deutsche? Nein. Ungarin. Danke.
Best behavior, Fleming. We don't need a diplomatic incident.
We're already at war.
Not currently with Portugal.
She's probably waiting for an exit visa, or she'll be stuck here like the rest of them. Poor devil.
I don't suppose the Nazis will help her even for a high price. But they trade in hope.
The agenda for tomorrow is in 3 separate sections. Am I boring you, Fleming?
Another country, another dreary meeting. Is it too late to get out of it?
Yes, it is.
All this admin. We could be out there getting our hands dirty.
Contingency plans for a Nazi victory in France, hardly routine.
If we abandon France, the Germans walk into Paris. Simple as that. The Atlantic would be wide open and their U-boats could threaten British supplies.
So what'll happen to the French Navy?
Well, Darlan is the key to this whole thing. Churchill wants the French ships, but Admiral Darlan won't play the game.
If their fleet falls to the Nazis?
We lose the war.
Can't Churchill persuade Darlan?
It's tricky. We can't send him to talk to Darlan, and Darlan won't talk to anyone else.
Any thoughts, Fleming?
Perhaps we should give him the Isle of Wight for the duration. Just turn it into French territory.
I wish I found the situation as amusing as you. War isn't a game, you know. Fleming?
I think I'm going to call it an evening. Let's sleep on the Darlan business. Sure, we'll come up with something.
You've hardly touched your drink, sir.
Night-night. Can you cash a check?
Yes, sir.
Good.
So do you think we'll be done by Thursday?
Well, Phillips will have us back by Friday at the very latest.
My chips, please.
La banque, 10 000.
Banco.
Mesdames et messieurs, les jeux sont faits.
This will never be the same again, really. It's awfully sad.
Yes, I know what you mean. Oh, sir, do you know, I think I might have left my lighter.
Righto. Well, good night then.
Good night, sir. Fleming, what on earth do you think you're doing?
I'm having a little fun.
I'm going to clean the bastards out.
Neuf à la banque.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we? The bank is now at 100,000 escudos.
How much is that in real money?
About 1,000.
Do you have that?
Of course not.
Sir, 100,000 escudos. I'm afraid
I need to be sure.
Thank God for petty cash.
Fleming, you can't.
I just did.
Un banco de 100,000. Banco. Je l'ai fait. Encore, s'il vous plaît. Neuf.
Is that good for us or bad? Did we win?
6 à la banque.
Oh, Fleming, don't despair. It's only money. It's completely replaceable.
Would you excuse me a moment?
Bitte, helfen Sie mir. Ich bin Jüdin. Sie wissen ja, was die mit uns machen. Danke.
I've changed my mind about this place.
Yes, I have rather too.
Come on, let's go.
I just finished my drink. Oh, excuse me,
Come on.
Fleming.
Are you telling me you knew absolutely nothing about the dead Nazi?
Nothing at all.
This is war, Fleming. Your place is here with me, not trying to bankrupt the Germans of Baccarat. Is that clear?
We need people who can go in and improvise. Thought it was my imagination that got me this job.
Your job is to aid naval intelligence, not play games with other people's money. Your behavior was reckless.
Thank you. Compliment accepted.
If you're going to be insolent, it wouldn't kill you to call me sir.
Don't let's be beastly to the Germans, for you can't deprive a gangster of his gun. Though they've been a little naughty to the Czechs and Poles and Dutch.
Look, there's the chocolate sailor.
Commander Fleming.
Hello.
So pleased you can make it.
Lady Anne O'Neill. This is Miss Muriel Wright.
Oh, forgive the laughter. I'm so pleased you came. It's just that you look...
Ridiculous? I know.
I was going to say... rather wonderful, Miss Wright. Can I call you Muriel?
Of course.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Fleming.
Congratulations.
You should hang on to that girl. She's quite a catch. Everyone knew you'd meet Miss Wright eventually. Now you have.
Miss Wright's a two a penny. It's Miss Wrong I'm looking for.
Aren't we all?
Now tell me, who do you know? Well, of course, that's Esmond, the birthday boy. I can't bother me. He owns the Daily Mail.
Bother me? I thought he was your husband.
Oh, no. My husband's in the army overseas on active duty. Please tell me you're not a prude. That would be terribly boring.
I suppose the war changes things. I thought life was simple.
It's very complicated. I can see we are going to get along very well indeed.
Warm us all to hell again, but don't let's be beastly to the harm.
Thank you. Very kind.
Happy birthday. Come on.
Thank you very much.
The moon that lingered over London town, poor puzzle.
You didn't return my calls. Why wouldn't you speak to me?
I wasn't sure what to say.
I was surprised to get a formal invite. Rather bold, inviting me to your lover's birthday party.
Esmond likes you. He wanted a party, just a few friends. And we were both anxious to meet Miss Wright. What a lovely little girl.
Esmond says I should hang on to her.
She's a child. Are you afraid of playing with the grown-ups?
I'm not afraid of anything. Especially not your little games.
Thank you.
How kind. Thank you. Thank you. And a round of applause for our pianist, please. And many happy returns to our homes.
Excuse me.
It's such a tradition. Handsomest man in the room must go round and kiss everyone.
This is terribly embarrassing and very, very unfair. That's rather nice.
No. I'm not celebrating my bloody birthday by kissing a man.
Oh, hello.
I know who that is.
Oh, I like the feel of bits.
Very good.
What are you doing?
I could ask you the same question. Months of silence, ignoring, and now this.
I have lots of friends. Close friends. What makes you think that one little moment of excitement was the start of anything?
Why did you invite me here? And don't give me that nonsense about Esmond.
I saw you at the jazz club with her. Thought it might be fun.
Oh. More games?
I suppose that's for you to decide. Do you want to play?
So good to have you back.
To be honest, I wasn't sure I was going to make it. And that's not just bravado. My friends are all dying out there. A bloody massacre. Chased out of France with our tails between our legs. In the War Office, they're talking about negotiating a surrender.
I don't believe it.
What would you know about it, sitting behind a desk with your feet up? Sorry, that was uncalled for. Excuse me.
He's upset. It's not his fault.
He is right. I'm stuck here behind a desk while he's leading teams of commandos in the fjords.
Your brother has always been an adventurer. It doesn't mean you have to copy him.
Succeeds at bloody everything. Even surviving.
He's had a ghastly time. I'm getting him transferred. Desk job, military intelligence.
Do you expect him to thank you?
I lost my husband in the First War. I won't lose my sons, too. Put your napkin straight.
I mean, what's the use of a war if I'm stuck behind a bloody desk for the entire thing? There's my brother leading teams of commandos on midnight raids. And what do you do in the war, Daddy? I filed. I was very good at filing. You even listening to me?
Who was she?
Oh, her. Oh, nobody. It's a silly little girl with an empty head. I didn't even like her.
Is that what you think of me? A silly little girl looking for love in a place she knows she can't find it?
No, Moo, it's not.
What made you like this?
Who said anyone did?
A girl, I bet. What's her name? Please, I'd like to know. Ian.
Monique.
French?
Swiss. I asked her to marry me.
You were in love with her?
I brought her home for Christmas one year. It's a disaster. My mother hardly spoke to her. She threatened to disinherit me unless I broke the whole thing off immediately.
Well, we couldn't have that now, could we?
I've never forgiven her. And I never, ever will.
Three, maybe 4 days, and the Germans will have taken complete control of France.
And Darlon?
Holed up in Montbazon, apparently, with his head in the sand. They sent in numerous envoys, but it's a brick wall. Sly old fox, keeping us all guessing.
Leave it to me. Their panzer divisions are 100 miles outside Paris. The first thing they'll do is raid our bureau. We can't risk leaving tactical secret information to the Nazis.
You drew up our protocol.
It's no bloody use if it isn't followed. I could fly out tonight.
You?
I have a list of all our offices, safe houses, dead drops. All I need is a radio operator and a car.
No, you know too much.
It really wouldn't look good if our information fell into German hands.
Or if you fell into German hands.
There is no one else. I could be your eyes and ears on the ground. Sir.
You're up to something.
No, sir.
You just called me sir twice. There's only one way I'm going to find out, isn't there?
So you're going away?
Not for long.
Where? France?
I'm going to go and win the bloody war. Give Hitler a bloody nose. You can come and see Winston pin a medal on me.
I never know what I'm gonna get. But I like this one. I want you to come back. Come back to me, promise.
Of course I'll come back to you. You're indispensable. Who else would get my cigarettes?
Promise. Go on, say it. Say it. Promise.
I promise.
Say it again.
The first thing I do will be to see you. I promise.
Well, what do you think? I rather like it.
Please, take a seat, Mrs. Fleming. I'll be with you presently.
Look, the wicked witch herself.
Don't mention Ian.
I hope not.
How lovely to see you. This is Anne, Lady O'Neill. This is Mrs. Evelyn Fleming.
I've heard so much about you.
We were just talking about Ian.
Really? Do you know Ian well?
Lil introduced me. Now we are firm friends.
Oh. He never mentioned you.
How is he?
Very well indeed. He has a new girlfriend. Perhaps you know her.
Yes. You must be very happy for him.
Yes, Muriel's a lovely girl. Her father was an MP with Val, my late husband.
So I hear. Absolutely charming. Ian says she's a model.
Yes, some rather racy swimsuit pictures in Monte Carlo, but good stock. And you know the best thing? Decent pedigree. Clean form.
What do you mean?
Single. Not a husband, a child, or a lover in sight.
Commander Fleming.
Don't bother with that rubbish. I hope you don't mind disobeying orders. What's your name?
Hepworth, sir.
Well, don't salute me, and don't call me sir. Remember that, and we'll get on famously.
Copy that. Where to?
Straight to HQ. I'll explain en route. And we're going to need a nicer car. A much nicer car.
Hello.
Fancy seeing you here.
Are you on a mission?
I come here quite a bit, actually. Half the War Office stay here. I am delivering a message. Top secret, you know.
We must have a drink. Our men are both away. I'd really like to chat.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Burn anything you can't take with you. If it won't burn, bury it.
Is this strictly necessary? Do you really think Paris will fall?
You have maps of fleet movements in the Atlantic, NID codes. If you don't burn them now, you may as well hand them to the Nazis personally.
Godfrey said to give you this. He said to keep it safe. So don't make any stops at casinos on your way back.
Sir! I think I've found our vehicle.
What did I say? Don't salute me and don't call me sir. Where did you find this?
The showroom on the Boulevard Gauguin. Like you said, they didn't like the idea of Nazis driving a Rolls. 7.6 litre, 50 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 10.3 seconds. These should be going home in style.
Actually, there's one more thing I need to do.
Should I radio London?
No, forget about that. We have a new mission. Find Admiral Darlon. We need his bloody navy. Oh. This is more like it.
With all due respect, has this come from the top?
Up to a point. I don't look so worried. Tell them I kidnapped you. Besides, how often do you get to drive a Rolls?
I've only just passed my test.
Esmond said Ian's been at war for years, mainly with himself.
I thought women were the enemy.
Only his mother. Have you met her? I'd rather take on Hitler.
I don't know why I fall for a man like that.
Ian's a puzzle. You won't be the first or the last to wonder.
I just miss him. He said he'd come and meet me as soon as he got back. He absolutely promised.
Men say all sorts of things. It's just the way they are. Sometimes they forget.
Sometimes life isn't complicated. Sometimes people mean what they say. Would it matter if I really loved him?
The trick is to never let it show.
Bonsoir. Commander Fleming, Royal Naval Intelligence.
J'ai voyagé de Londres, sous les ordres de Winston Churchill.
Is that true, sir? We're really here on Churchill's orders?
What do you think? Right, this is it, Hepworth. All or nothing. Salute me, you bloody idiot. Il faut que je voie l'amiral Dallon.
Ce n'est pas possible.
Je suis ici sur les ordres de Winston Churchill.
Où allez-vous? Monsieur, arrêtez!
Ah. I wondered if the British would have the guts to pay me a visit. What took you so long?
It's not too late, Admiral. With your help, we can still win this war.
My great-grandfather died at Trafalgar. Now you come here demanding our French Navy?
We're allies now. So let's be honest with each other, shall we? The Nazis are moments away from Paris. Their next stop will be Cherbourg.
Maybe it would be to advantage to speak to our German friends.
The British government already suspect a French plan to collaborate with the Nazis. Our air force and warships are ready to strike at any moment. The British will destroy the entire French fleet rather than hand it over to the Nazis.
You are saying Britain will attack us, their own allies? Do you actually have the authority to negotiate?
Of course.
I don't believe it. You're a boy, playing games he doesn't understand.
There's only one possible outcome to this. Don't be a fool. You're playing with fire.
Admiral? Commander Fleming. Excuse me a moment.
Amiral, dépêchons-nous.
He's just got into the... Stay there. He's driving away, sir.
Make yourself comfortable. Get on the radio and call London.
Copy that, sir.
We've received a message, sir.
What is it?
Fleming's on his way to Bordeaux. He's following Admiral Dallon.
I don't know. Maybe we should radio for backup.
Dallon is here somewhere. I'm not giving up. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Make way, I'm a British officer. Move aside. Qui est le responsable ici?
Moi, je suis le chef.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
C'est un refus de le laisser passer.
Arrête!
Monsieur, s'il vous plaît!
Vous savez qu'est-ce que les Allemands vont leur faire?
Cela n'a rien à voir avec moi. Je suis les ordres. Je pourrais me faire tuer, moi aussi.
Combien?
Plus que vous ne pourriez payer.
Combien? Chaque bateau, 10 000 francs. Voilà votre sale argent. I'll deal with this. Find Dallon. Go.
Regarde cet agent britannique. Il nous refuse la priorité. On a dansé ça, juif.
Calmez-vous.
Écartez-vous.
Calmez-vous. Arrête. Calmez-vous.
Bouge pas. Bouge pas. Bouge pas.
I found him, sir, on the docks. We still have time.
Well, Darling's given us his answer. He'll hand his fleet to the Germans.
And now we're on our own. England, I mean. With the Nazis only 20 miles away.
You are, sir? Avery Street.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello?
Mo? I'm back.
I've been so worried.
It's a bloody mess. I'll explain when I see you. I'm coming over. Bye.
Bye, darling.
Your housekeeper let me in. I hope you don't mind.
What on earth are you doing? You scared me to death.
I was caught in a raid last night.
Was it bad?
There were only 2 survivors. Just 2, me and the Bishop of Lichfield.
Maybe God answered your prayers.
It wasn't God who saved us. It was a dining table.
You're hurt.
No, I'm just a little shaken. I want to stay with you tonight.
Oh,
No,
you
please,
can't.
please.
I promise me. We should get to the shelter.
I thought I was going to die last night. It wasn't the dying I was afraid of. I was dying alone. There we sit in our gilded little birdcage, drinking and dancing and laughing, treating the world as if it's some wonderful game. But it isn't, is it? Not when the bombs start to fall. And all you want is someone to love.
Will you have a husband? And a lover? Don't you love them?
What about you? Are you in love? With that blonde girl who brings you cigarettes? She needs love and reassurance like a puppy. She's not for you.
You don't know me. Or her.
Please.
It's the all clear. It's over.
There you go, Guff.
Thank you.
For a sweetheart.
Yes. Yes, I suppose they are.
Moo? Nowhere else to go.
Esmond will be here soon.
I don't want to be on my own.
I'm sorry. What do you want from me?
What do I want from you?
You came to see me. Why? You want me to hold your hand while you cry into your whiskey? You want me to tell you that you've lost your true love? You only would have hurt her eventually. You only love her now because she's dead. If she was still alive, you would break her little heart like you do all the rest. That's just you. You'll never change. Perhaps it's better this way.
Is that how you want it? Hmm? Is that how you want it?
You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare.
Like that. Like that.
What's wrong with you, Fleming? Are you trying to get us both sacked? You told Admiral Downer a pack of lies.
I didn't lie, I implied.
Don't chop logic with me. You still think it's a game?
War is a game. One we can't afford to lose. If I hadn't helped those refugees, we'd be looking at reports of a bloody massacre. Can't you see that?
What am I going to do with you?
I was hoping you'd ask.
Well?
Intelligence commandos. If the Germans have them, we need them too. We have to beat them at their own game.
Go on.
Well, their commandos go in and pull out whatever documents are left behind. But they send them in with the front line. So what if we went one better? Send our intelligence commandos in ahead. Way ahead. These aren't soldiers, these are spies. 30 men to start, more later if needed.
Who's going to run this unit?
I am.
Will it keep you out of trouble?
Almost certainly not.
It's a bloody good idea.
Thank you, sir.
Thought you might like to know Churchill's given Darla an ultimatum. Hand over the French fleet or we bomb it at anchor. You have good instincts. Use them.
A little less shouting than I would have thought.
I think the old man's gone soft.
Nice bracelet. Another trophy, I presume.
We're out of cigarettes. I used to have someone who'd fetch me. Would you mind? On your lunch break?
Yes, yes. Of course.
Thank you.
Ian.
Oh, Peter.
Good to see you back. I hear it was touch and go out there.
Oh, not really. You're the hero of the family.
Well, not now. Desk job. Congratulations.
You chaps are exactly where we were 3 years ago. A complete bloody shambles. Oh, this is unbelievable.
Keep your boy on a leash, Godfrey.
I doubt your mothers will miss you.
She'll break you.
You should join the winning team.
You see, I'm not designed for marriage.
You feel blood pumping, you feel faint, but every moment is crisp and clear.
Most of us won't come back alive. I can hear our man's voice. We need to feel how he loves, too.
You really do have rather a flair for this.
At least we agree on something.